And good evening, everyone. I'm Chief Meteorologist Dave Roberts. I'm going to move the microphone over here a little bit so I can have more access to the computer, but it's good to be with you. We're talking about storms this evening, so that's kind of nice. Not this evening, though, that we're going to have the storms, but we're talking about storms going into this weekend. Not a lot. It's more likely next Thursday and Friday, so we just want to keep that in mind. Here's our first alert weather calendar in case you missed any of this during the newscast this evening. This is what we've been showing. Saturday, rain is likely. A few storms are possible, but we've just got a marginal threat for severe weather. We're not too worried about it. Sunday's going to be a cooler day. And then it looks like some storms are going to be possible Thursday and again Saturday. So just keep that in mind. We're thinking there's a better chance towards next weekend, but this coming Thursday, there could be some more storms as well. So we just want to get you ready with as much notice as possible. As far as what we're watching, let's break it down. Saturday, rain, maybe a storm out there. Sunday's going to be chilly. There'll be some sprinkles in the next week. Storms are a possibility Thursday as well as Saturday. Future radar for this weekend, it doesn't look all that impressive. In fact, we're going to be looking at just a few showers around, and that's it. Overnight, a couple showers. During the day tomorrow, a few more rain showers. Looks like a better chance for rain in the afternoon or during the evening. Maybe a couple of storms mixed in there as well. But again, as far as any outbreak of severe weather, no, that looks unlikely. And then with cooler air coming in Sunday, guess what? That's going to just give us some scattered leftover light rain showers, and that's about it. So we're not too terribly concerned about the weather we're going to see this weekend. Although if you do have outdoor plans, you're probably going to have to work around the weather conditions. We're not expecting a lot of rain this weekend. More clouds than anything, less than a half inch of rain. I think you get the story when it comes to that. There's a marginal risk for severe weather, and that is very bottom end of the scale for much of central and south Mississippi. In fact, just to put this in perspective here, it's a 1, and marginal is at the bottom of the screen. So you could see that we're just expecting any isolated severe storms, and that really should be the worst of it. So it's one of those situations. I wouldn't be terribly concerned about the severe threat, but there is a potential that 1 or 2 storms could become severe during the afternoon or during the evening. Now, we're going to talk about the next chance for storms, and that could be heading our way Thursday of next week, and then a better chance, I think, at least right now, towards Saturday next weekend. The question is, where will the focus of that storm system be? Because that will have a big bearing on the kind of weather, if any weather, we see from it here. Middle of next week, we do expect severe weather to break out in Texas and Oklahoma. That makes sense with the spring-like weather pattern that we're about to engage in. That energy is lower-end energy there. You can see on the scale as we get towards Thursday, it's a lower-end threat for seeing any kind of severe weather, but it's there nonetheless. But then I got to show you. Let's go back here 1 second. I want to show you what happens when we get to Saturday. And that's where that storm energy does elevate across our area. It'll be a high storm energy at that. And that could be an issue going into next weekend. But again, it will depend on where the storm's focus is. So tornado energy is definitely something we have to keep in mind. Take a look at it here on the screen. Doesn't want to do it. That's interesting. Okay, let's go over here. There we go. Now you can see both of us. And as far as tornado energy is concerned, that's going to be up there next weekend. But we can't get focused on the time because although you can have tornadic energy, if you don't have anything showing up on the radar to match that energy, you're fine. So that's why I just want to show you the ingredients are going to be out there for next weekend. The question is, will it all come together? And that's an if at this point in time. This is the current weather map that's out there, and you could see that we do have a weak front that's going to come through tomorrow night. I say weak because it's not going to really cause us any kind of storms, but it could cause us some cooler weather for Sunday. The bigger storm system's out west, and that's going to be sending spokes of energy in our direction over the coming days and really most of next week. How's everyone doing this evening? I hope you're doing pretty good. Good to see you all. Dorothy Hicks, thanks for checking in with us. I see you on the Facebook there. We do these shows every day at 7 a.m., 10 a.m., 2:30 p.m., and 6:30 p.m. It's kind of like the show in between the show to give you a more personalized weather forecast. And we do this, it's on your streaming apps, on your television, and you can also find it on WLBT.com. Sandra Cagle, I am doing fine because you know why? As soon as I'm done with this, my weekend is going to begin, and I'm excited about that. Hi, Rietta McGee. I hope you're having a good Friday evening. I want everyone to stay safe, and as I mentioned, just an isolated chance for severe storms tomorrow. I think a better chance next Thursday. I think an even better chance next Saturday when it comes to the potential for severe weather. So just keep that in mind. But until then, stay safe, everyone. Be very careful this weekend. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get some rest and relaxation in. And I will be happy to see you all after the weekend next week. Hey, Danny Brown, good to see you too. My pleasure to give you that info. And you all take care now. All right. Thank you so much. Have a good weekend, everybody.